Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I like to contour and highlight. So I'm just going to get right into the video and show you how I like to do that. Thank you so much. Bye! I'm kind of looking a little weird. I put on my foundation, I have my eye makeup on, and that's about it. So I've done my brows also. Anyways, first of all I want to explain what highlighting and contouring is. So when you want to highlight something, you want to make it stand out, you want it to be brought forward. Some places you'd want to highlight would be under your eyes, the bridge of your nose, maybe your cupid's bow, the high points of your cheekbones, places that you want to stand out a little more. And places you would want to contour or make slimmer or recede would be the hollows of your cheekbones, your forehead area, your jawline, or maybe even on the sides of your nose. So I'm going to do a pretty dramatic contour just for the camera so you guys are able to see. I would not wear this every day, just so you guys know. But yeah, also one more thing I want to clear up. The difference between bronzer and contouring, it's a dramatic difference. The thing is just to warm up the skin so you kind of have a faux tan. So your face is just warmer, you look like you've been out on the beach all day. But contouring is actually a more of a taupish gray brown, because a shadow, I don't know if you can see a shadow right here, but it's not straight brown, it's more of a grayish undertone to the brown. So you do not want to be using a shimmery orange bronzer as your contour. You want to be using a really taupe gray brown color if you really do want to contour. So with that said, let's just get started. I'm going to begin with highlighting. I'm going to apply this under my eyes in a V formation. That way my dark circles while highlighting. And the reason you want to do it in a triangle is so it kind of blends into your face instead of actually highlighting your dark circles. You don't want to highlight your dark circles. You want to highlight your cheeks and your eyes, but that way when you do a triangle, it just kind of blends together and makes it look really flawless. So I'm going to be starting with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser, and I'm going to apply it in a triangle formation under my eyes. Forgot to click. Twist this bad boy. So that is what that looks like. Feel free to use as much as you need. I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose, along with the littlest tiniest bit on my forehead and between my eyebrows, just like that. I'm going to go all out with this, so cupid's bow and chin. I'm going to blend this out, that way it's not just sitting on my face. I'm just going to blend it out with my ring finger. And I'm going to be patting it, gently patting it into the skin. So now that it's all mostly blended in, I'm going to go in and set the concealer so it doesn't crease. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, just look like this. And I'm going to be using this middle shade on the bottom. And this is the banana powder, and set that concealer I've just placed. So I've set that concealer. So now that I'm looking quite ghostly, I'm going to just bronze the skin. I'm going to use this Havana. It's a Havana shade. And just form out the skin so I'm not looking so cow. I'm not trying to contour here. This is not the contouring part. My skin doesn't look so pale. I'm going to actually go in and contour. So I'm going to be using the middle shade. And it is called Fawn. don't know if you guys can tell the difference between these, but this one is more cool toned brown, so it's more grayish, and I will be contouring with this. And this is what I just bronzed out my face with. So it's a lot warmer, orangey brown. Just wanted to clear that up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and contour with my Real Techniques contour brush. Just looks like that. And I'm going to get that shade. And I'm going to start hollowing out my cheekbones. And to find your cheekbones, you can kind of roll your blush up and down your face, and you can actually feel it. But for a general, the top of your ear to about right here on your mouth is where the hollows are. So I'm going to begin chiseling that. Alright, so now you can see that this side has a little more definition, and I look, my cheekbones stand out a little bit more. And I'll do the other side. Okay, so the general rule for contouring your cheek, stop at about, let's say around your eyelash right here. Okay, next off, I'm going to be just putting a little bit, just a little bit on my temples and on my forehead to make them appear smaller, like I said. So if you have a larger forehead, you can apply more, or vice versa. If you have a smaller forehead and you want it to look a little bit more prominent, you want to highlight it. I'm just ever so slightly contouring and highlighting it, just so it, this contour doesn't come out of nowhere. Because if you contour your cheekbones, you want to contour and kind of even everything out so you don't look muddy. So I'm going to be contouring my jawline, and you can just bring this back all the way almost up to your ear. You guys can see that, but it's just much more prominent in my cheekbones. I've just slimmed down my face, also just give a little bit of warmth to it, but as you can see, the contour really does look like a shadow. It just, so it makes my cheekbones just pop, 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 pop. Alright, also I'm going to be contouring my nose just for the sake of this video. I generally would not contour my nose on an everyday basis, or even if I'm going out. I do like to contour my nose when I do a video, just because my face looks really flat and my nose doesn't have too much dimension to it. So if you have a perfectly shaved nose, obviously don't do this, but I'm going to get that same Real Techniques buffing brush, and I will just sort of pinch the bristles just like that, whatever works for you, just a little bit, and then just kind of go down the sides of my nose, not generally to make it look slimmer, just to give it a little bit of definition. And do not forget to blend this out, because this, you want to have a strong nose contour, that's fine, but if you're going out in public with a strong nose contour, make sure to really blend that puppy out. I'm going to go ahead and blend this out with a different brush, that way I don't have a bunch of products sitting on my face. I'm just going to use this small stippling brush and kind of just press the bronzer or contour into my nose. And just make sure everything is nicely blended, because you do not want any harsh lines. Also, I'm going to go ahead and kind of highlight a little bit more. I'm just going to use this random flat brush. I don't know if you see that, it's super flat. I think it's one of those flat foundation brushes, but I don't ever use it for anything, so I'm trying to kind of find a use for this brush. Sorry, I'm going to be using, let's see, what color is this? Color Sand to highlight the bridge of my nose and my my cheekbones. So it just looks like this. It's a beautiful champagne-y highlight. Beautiful. So I'm just going to dip my brush in that, and I'm going to highlight my cheekbones. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that strategically right there. I don't know if you guys see that, but it's just beautiful. It just gives you such a beautiful glow. I'm going to go ahead and, for the sake of this video, obviously highlight the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow and chin. And just apply it to the apples of my cheeks and blend back. Okay, so this is like a super scary close-up. I'm sorry you ever have to see my face this close, but I just want to show you the results of the highlighting and contouring so you can see kind of what that looks like.
I feel a little kicked up right now. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it in my face. Oh.
This helps just like the powder adhere to your skin a little bit more so it doesn't just sit on top of the skin looking powdery and cakey. Okay, so this is the final result of my highlight and contour. I hope you guys enjoyed this and picked up a few tricks or learned something new. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!